commander of the Albert Division. Yennefer's escort. They were mine. Indeed, were. For none have returned to Lithium, have they? I truly wonder what happened on the road yesterday. Perhaps you could enlighten me. You have time. And a razor to your throat.
Wild Hunt killed them.
A cavalcade of wraiths dashing across the night sky. These omens of war the peasantry bubbles about. Expect me to believe that.
Frankly, I don't really give a damn.
Nordlings. We can bathe you, shave you, and clothe you, but teaching you manners, that will be a challenge.
Nice meeting you too.
Done. Shall I shave him once more, against the grain?
No. He himself is very much against the grain. That's enough. Farewell, Witcher. Or rather, see you soon.
Good. Now the gentleman may dress.
Shave my Witcher bowels. That's some goofy
Sadly,
looking
I
shit.
did not receive exact measurements. If the garments chafe, our tailor will adjust them.
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
They all look exactly the same, minus that one. That one's really not cool. That one's not the worst. These outside two look the same. The one in the middle is absolute garbage. Let's go with this one.
This might come as news to the gentleman, but the towel wrapped around one's waist is not fitting attire for an audience. The gentleman will kindly dress.
Take all three of them. Hey Wolf Leader, what's up, buddy? How are you? Good thing I'm looting the place. These are some books I wouldn't have otherwise gotten. Alright, there we are. Chronicles of Redania. Wonders of Zakurnia. A mug. Alright. Oh, look, a bucket.
A shame I have no time.
Bear hide in a bucket. Alright. I didn't add the script yet, Jenkins. Geralt with nobleman clothes. Oh, they are slightly different. Oh, that one's garbage. I like that one better, I guess. Well, the pants are exactly the same. Oh, well, I can still sell this shit, so that's good. What's with these books? A sword for witches. Who are those hunters, you ask? Folk are like you and yours, I reply, the decent kind, haters of liars, doers of good, the kind who live according to God's laws and nature's laws too, those disgusted by the machinations of witches, magicers, and non-humans. All that separates us from the common folk is that we've courage to take up arms, to defend our land from evil, to slice out the gangrene that eats from within us. We haven't a leader, we haven't forts or land, though God-fearing Radovid supports us with his gold at times. We've even sworn him not any other ruler and any oath. We serve only the eternal fire, and we listen only to our own conscience. Who can join us? Any who is right of soul and sound of body, you can find us in every larger city in the north. We'll give you board, lodging, and a weapon. We'll explain how not the telltale signs of evil, birthmarks in strange arcane shapes, smooth skin on a matron aged more than 30 springs, and black cats kept in the yard, but to name a few. We'll show you how to defend yourself from witchcraft, how to tame and snuff out magic elements with Dimeridium. We will instruct you how to squeeze the sinner's darkest secrets out of them with a hot iron, and how to grant them cleansing death with the help of sacred fire. And these guys are fucked up. Gnomish prankings. Sounds good, Ridley. Yeah, that is new, Wolf. What's up, buddy? How are you? Scrub the greasings from a dog's ear, soak it in cotton twine. Place in a new lamp of greenish hue, and set the lamp twixt an eager crowd. For saith, all they swear a dog's head they behold, and there shall be no sorcery but good bed tidings. For the Prince of Eleander's nuptials, a paltry gnome armed with a miniature cutlass behind himself in a pie. Behid himself in a pie. When guests partook of the princely banquet, Anon jumped out of the best-bred gnome, giving a terrible fright to all at first, then causing much merriment once the jest was figured. A cyanosalafis, or dog-head, in your tongue, a beast that in the wastes of Zengbar dwells, has the corpus of a man but the head of a dog. The Prince of Elander did receive such a specimen from those far-off lands. The cyanocephalus Let's stream its urine with the tolling of every hour, both day and night. And this is why the Zangbarians engrave its likeness on timepieces and compasses. What the fuck? I don't even know what the hell I just read. The opposition in Nilfgaard. While Nilfgaard's emperor wields absolute power, harshly crushing the slightest sign of disobedience, opposing forces continue to exist within the empire. By this I do not mean disgruntled leaders of conquered provinces, but the magnates within the City of 1,000 Towers who are unhappy with the current leadership. This conflict between the Emperor and the noble houses of Nilfgaard, the capital, dates back many years. All the princes of the blood of the magnates expected their ruler wed one of their daughters and sire an heir with one of their own. The Emperor, however, had other plans. He provided a slap in the face for all the great families who refused to take a bride. The Nilfgaardian opposition patiently wait for the Emperor to slip up, for some event to occur that will weaken his authority, be it an economic crisis or a defeat in battle. A secret conspiracy lies ready to seize such a moment to incite the disaffected, assassinate the Emperor, and carry out a coup d'etat. I don't even know how to speak French. Coup d'etat? Coup d'etat? I don't even know what that is. Cultivating one of their own, number ascending to the throne. Yeah, whatever that says. Staging a coup. For obvious reasons, only a limited few know of this conspiracy, but any shrewd observer of Nilfgaardian politics can read the signs of its working, so long as the men are men of this world as it is. Certain dynamics will forever remain the same, and the discounted will always be subversive societies with their secret sign and hidden agendas. Veridak the Elf. Despite what one might conclude from his moniker, not one drop of elven blood flowed in King Veridak's veins. They called him the Elf because of his exceptional beauty, for his great admiration he felt for the Unshade. This fascination, seemingly harmless, would have horrible long-term consequences. King Veridak, spitting on the face of all laws and custom, chose a wife, a half-elf, and one of low status at that, known as Beatrix of Kovir. The fruit of his regrettable and short-lived mésalliance was Falka, who later fomented bloody revolt against her own father. I know Falka. That's awesome. Though this uprising was ultimately extinguished and Falka herself burned at the stake, the young state was therefore thrown into chaos for years to come. Wonders of Zirconia. During my many travels, I've seen countless extraordinary places. The primeval wilds of Brokolin, with the trees so high their tips disappear to the clouds. Dwarven chambers carved into the guts of Mahakam mountains, with the walls plated in pure gold. And the ice palace of Point Vanis, adorned with the stained frost windows, yet none of these made such an impression on me as did the highly framed Zirconia. Yet I was traversing the fiery mountains. I feared disappointment awaited me on the other side. I had heard many fantastic tales about Zirconia, about the trackless sands burnt white by the sun, its golden-scaled dragons weaving their nest amidst the dunes, its hunchbacked horses able to survive weeks without even a swallow of water, hey, camels, and yet none seemed to me all plausible. I was sure these sensations were but fragments of some bard's overactive imagination. I know this will be hard for you to believe, dear reader, but as it was once for me. But all the unbelievable tales are true. Not only that, during my many months of travel, I came across wonders far surpassing any prior travelogues mentioned. I saw temples dedicated to the worship of dragons. I heard their voice, almost human, but reverberating with 1,000 echoes. I met warrior maids clad in leopard skin, tattooed from head to foot and giving no ground to witchers in mastery of the blade. I saw mages who channeled power from fire. I saw seemingly harmless flies whose solitary bite would make a man fall deep with slumber, never to awake save to die. In short, Zirconia is a land where the fantastic is normal and the impossible occurs daily. No, Dishes, they did not. I don't work in Intel. They actually kind of said, hey, you should pick whatever. Oh, and hi. What's up, Dishes? But no, they definitely didn't push me toward Intel, Dishes. Because of how well I scored on my ASVAB, they kind of said, pick what you want. So there was no really anything like that. Why, did you talk to someone and they push you that way? Because it really just depends on what jobs need people.
And they say clothes do not make the man. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's the same. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for chess.